Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
We've been through a market crash before, and we still remember until today.
Kasi during COVID, we panicked and we sold a portion of our investment and we regretted that.
But next time it happens, we exactly know what to do.
Kasi with everything happening right now, yung tension around the world, a lot of people, including us, are starting to get nervous,
Yeah.
diba, about the stock market. And if you're close to retirement, it hits us differently.
You know what's interesting is it's not in the drop of the portfolio that scares people. Because if you've been investing for a while, you know that the market has historically recovered over time.
Ang scary is kasi yung uncertainty nga, di ba?
Yeah.
Yung questions na, how long is it going to last? Is it going to take years to recover?
Yeah.
Or what if it happens before we even retire?
And in everything happening right now with the tensions in Iran, it makes even more things uncertain for other people.
Because when something happens like that, people start asking questions like, yung oil prices ba tataas?
Yeah, will it affect, syempre, yung economy natin?
Oo. And when if there are more questions than answers, then the market reacts. In investing kasi, these kinds of events are called catalysts. So if you're like into investing, alam mo yung term na to. Pero in simple terms, it just means that it's something that can move the market. It can move the market up or down.
Like for example, let's say war, di ba?
Ano pa?
Mga inflation.
Oo.
Like let's say interest rates that can actually
Pag
push the
tumaas,
market.
no?
Yeah, it can push the market down.
Di ba if you listen to the news na pag tumaas yung unemployment rate, yung market, it goes down, di ba? Makikita nyo yung mga funds nyo, bumababa. Pero naman, if there's like good news, tulad ng mga earnings ng companies, if they're doing good, or the interest or the interest rate goes down, and if the job market is like really good, di ba? The market goes up. So, in short, yun lang. Yung mga events, they affect the market.
Up and down.
And the truth is, there will always be catalysts. And na-realize namin na ang catalyst talaga doesn't matter di ba?
It's how we respond to it.
Because honestly, when we hear news like this, parang nasa isip namin is like, we need to do something. And that's exactly what happened during COVID, di ba?
Sinasabi nga nila, stay in shelter.
O, nung time na yon, di ba? Pero looking back, yung decision namin na yon, when we sold our portfolio, our portion of it, it was driven by fear, which is really, really bad.
Yeah.
And we regretted that, di ba?
Sinabi mo.
And eventually, ano nangyari?
Yung market biglang nag-bounce back.
Oo, nag-bounce back after a few months, di ba?
Siyempre, wala na hindi na pwede bawiin yung
Oo, it's a loss already.
So now, when the market drops again, guess what? We already have a plan for that.
So number one is, hindi na kami magpapanik. Diba? Magiging kalmado na tayo ngayon.
Easy said than done.
Ano.
But, dapat talaga.
Pero talaga kalmado ka talaga. And next naman, we rely on our buckets. Di ba yung previous video natin, di ba pinakita natin yung mga buckets natin, yung meron yung mga growth buckets, meron yung security bucket, and meron yung flexible. So, ang plano natin ngayon is we're going to use the flexible bucket muna. Yun yung mga cash yun diba? So, as much as possible, hindi gagamitin ang growth bucket.
Right. Kasi if the market is down, we can cover expenses without even touching our long-term investments.
Yeah. Yan, yun yung dapat gawin, no? And next naman is we can rebalance without panic selling. So, ito yung for any new like contributions, pwede kang mag-adjust kung saan mo ilalagay yung pera mo, yung mga bagong contribution mo. And also, ito pinag-usapan natin kahapon lang, di ba? Now, we can look into other opportunities. Di ba?
Yeah.
Kasi ba sinasabi nila na when the market is down, the stocks are on sale. Di ba? Nagmumura lahat yan, bumababa. And you can, find opportunities, pero you have to be careful also Na hindi lang basta-basta lang pag nakita mo bumaba, bili ka na ng bili. So you have to also study it or
Yung
research
trends,
it.
bale, yung stock trends,
Oo.
yung
Kung
anong type ng stocks ang bibilin mo.
Oo. At saka kung okay ba yung company na yon, okay
Yeah.
ba yung fund na yon.
Yeah, just don't buy and
Hindi
buy.
ka lang, bili ka lang ng
Oo.
bili. Kailangan
Porket sinabi ng tao, oh, okay to,
Oo.
bibili ka na.
kailangan may strategy ka rin.
Yeah.
And that's a good way of adding to your long-term investments. But only do this one if you're comfortable.
No rushing,
Oo.
syempre.
Di ba sabi nga namin earlier na we rely on our buckets, di ba? Yung flexible bucket. And if you're in your retirement already, plan wisely where you will withdraw your money. Kailangan mindful kayo kung saan nyo kukunin yung pera. So you get it first from the safer buckets para hindi kayo magla-lock in ng mga losses nyo.
So, hindi lang financial ang mga adjustments. Syempre, nasa lifestyle nyo, like we're open to small adjustments, like let's say, yung planning trips,
Oo.
di ba?
Yan. Yung mga
Delaying
Oo.
trips, or yung mga large expenses. Yan. yung
hindi
mga
na tayo, pagdating na, hindi na tayo bibili muna, di ba?
Oo.
If that happens, if the market crashes,
Oo.
ano lang yun, i-adjust mo lang yung discretionary spending mo.
Yun.
Di ba?
Hindi naman yan forever eh.
Oo. Temporary lang yun
Oo.
di ba? I'm sure you could sacrifice something like that. Kunyari, plano nyo mag-travel that time, siguro, plano nyo muna the year after. Diba?
Or maybe 1 month after.
Kung bibili kayo ng kotse, huwag muna kayong bumili.
Oh,
Next time muna kayo bumili. Pero kami, nakabili na kami ng kotse eh.
wala.
So, we have to live with that.
Forced to eh.
Pero we have to live with that.
Oo.
At the time, wala pa naman
Oo.
nangyayari eh. Kailangan lang talaga tighten your belts para we can get through this financial challenge, di ba?
But honestly, the most important thing is not the numbers, but it's the mindset.
Yeah. Kasi even if you have the perfect plan, pero if you panic, none of it matters.
And that's what COVID taught us.
Oo.
Yung buisit na yun.
So during COVID, meron ba sa inyo nagpanic tulad namin? Baka tayo lang.
Yun nga eh. Baka tayo lang. Oh my God.
So, share it on the comment section kung meron sa inyo nagpanic tulad namin. At kung hindi man, anong ginawa nyo nung narinig nyo yung mga news na yan, na yung mga shelter in place, na
Yun.
yung talagang nataranta lahat ng buong tao, lahat ng tao sa mundo, no? So now, ang approach namin is simple.
We don't do anything.
Alam namin, marami sa inyo ang nagche-check ng portfolios nyo every day.
Kaka-check lang namin yesterday to see if the market went down, right?
Oh, yun lang yung
Yun
type
lang.
na ginawa
That's it.
namin.
Yeah.
Actually, yung percentage na bumaba siya, hindi siya ganun kataas na ina-expect namin. Kasi meron ako naririnig ng mga friends ko na sasabi nila na yung portfolio nila went down by 20-25%. So right now, anong ginagawa natin? Wala.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after looking at our portfolio yesterday, after that, hindi na namin titingnan.
Oh. And honestly, we're not even selling anything, so there's no point in stressing out.
I know, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So ang ginagawa namin ngayon is magdasal na matapos na yung war so everybody can go on with their
Okay,
lives.
yeah. So when the market crashes again, it's very simple. You need to stay calm, rely on your buckets.
Use cash when needed para hindi nyo na kailangan magbenta ng mga long-term investments nyo. Be flexible and protect your mindset. Kasi we cannot control the market talaga eh. We cannot control the next catalyst. Pero what we can control is how we prepare and how we respond to it.
And for us, that makes it a lot less stressful.
So hopefully this gave you some perspective. Not advice, but these are just the things that we're personally doing. And if you have any experiences or any tips on what to do when the market crashes, let us know in the comment section below. So thank you for watching and
See you in the next one.
bye.